Hi, First Congregational. I hope you've read the moderator's letter about First Congregational having received a grant in support of sending me on sabbatical next year for 3 months. If you are interested in reading that grant, it is available to see what it is, the fullness of what we've prepared. But I want to say that my plans for my part of the sabbatical have to do with when I was in my 20s, I found out that I had some Jewish heritage, and that has stayed with me in a lot of ways and has been very significant for me. And so, on the sabbatical, which is a time of renewal and rest, what I'm going to be doing is looking into my family heritage and letting myself soak in the places where those Jewish ancestors lived and worshiped. And I'm going to try to worship in those same places. So here's a little bit of what I wrote for the grant. On sabbatical, I will seek spiritual renewal through connections with place, family, and faith or cultural tradition, which help me hear God's voice claiming me. I am your God. I intend to explore my long hidden Jewish heritage, worship in that tradition, and rest in the places of my family's origin. I will deepen my experience of how my story intertwines with God's. The stories of my family passed down to me are part of what make me the preacher, pastoral caregiver, priest, and head of staff that I am today. Knowing that I am of Linda, Alice, Helen, animates and the begats of Jesus's lineage into a personal living story rather than simply a list of names. A continent divides my body from my siblings and parents, and we are very different theologically and socially, yet my extended family is to me as Leah was to Rachel, sisters divided and hurt, but remaining tied to each other and to God. Or like David and Saul, chosen family, distanced by brokenness, yet weeping for one another and inextricably tied to Israel's lineage. It's complicated, it's family, it's faith. All of these things are intertwined for me in that trying to seek my Jewish heritage and worship in those spaces where they did. So I will also be visiting family and framily. Framily are friends who are like family to me, and spending intentional time with them. Part of it is traveling to New Jersey and New York, where I've found cemeteries of my Jewish family members, and then to Germany, where they emigrated from. I'll be taking Jamie, my spouse, and my parents who met in Germany, and we'll be celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary this year. So there's a lot of family, place, and heritage grounded in this rootedness of God calling, I am your God, and you are my people. So that's a little bit about what I'm planning for my part of the sabbatical. I look forward to hearing about what First Congregational will be doing after you form a committee to look at that. Thanks.